It's Holly and Jessica. Holly, a longtime NBN player who I have been scorched out by many times, but today is on SSO Freedom, and Jessica bringing the heat with Titan and Valencia.
Titan and Valencia. Classic combo, right?
It's straight order and chaos, and we already have a turn 1 hostile takeover from Jessica, scoring those easy 1 points.
They both use the same credit tokens? What?
So nice.
That's cool.
And the inject turn 1 from Holly.
Wow.
Freedom presenting a really solid threat, even from the early game. That ability to trash a card at no cost could be pretty potent.
I think so too. And I want to just point out here, that's Jessica's first turn, incredibly ambitious and in that fast advanced strat. I mean, turn 1 scoring a hostile takeover, giving the runner that bad pub. It may hurt her later, but I mean, she's trying to go.
And that's the thing with the Titan Fast Advance. I've been playing this deck for quite a while now, and there are a lot of fascinating questions like, do I turn 1 hostile takeover? What do I use my Atlas tokens on? Do I fast track for Atlas, right? Is now the time? Pretty tricky. So that employee strike coming out into Dirty Laundry on HQ, going to be pretty powerful. Finds a reconstruction contract. This is a somewhat new card that is extremely important in the Titan game plan. The reconstruction contract allowing for a combo with dedication ceremony.
Yep.
And because you can put the advancement tokens on reconstruction contract and then move them with the trash ability to a card that can be advanced, you can easy peasy send Project Atlas out the door.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's sick.
That being said, the employee strike online, really kind of a bummer because typically Titan Fast Advance wants those Atlas tokens to train them together in a combo, one after the other, and it's going to be a little harder.
It is a little harder. However, Jessica, being the fact that she has those Fast Advance tools, she may be able just to either score another hostile takeover out of hand or just quickly Fast Advance another agenda, throwing the employee strike right out of there. Just trying the best to make the breathing room so that she can get the one Atlas with the counter. Because really, that one can do a lot. It does a lot of work.
It's going to be tough, though, because Holly has just found a virus breeding ground, and the threat begins to be able to, turn after turn, have virus tokens at the ready to activate Freedom's ability.
Oh, boy. It's going to be fun. This is going to be a fun game.
Oh, yeah. Awesome matchup. Goes ahead, runs that reconstruction contract, and with Freedom's ability, allowing Holly to trash reconstruction contract for a single virus token. What a great deal.
So good.
Oh, so much value.
So good. So if you're, I'm wondering. So Holly's strategy here. So is obviously there's not going to be a single card Jessica can install that's going to be safe. Not with Freedom on the board, right? I mean, in these virus breeding grounds, oh no way. So I think she's going to have to obviously if she's going to install something face down, it's going to have to be protected. You got to protect it.
Yep.
And given the fact that she's fast advance, obviously probably not her. It's not her MO. She wants to score out of hand as fast as possible.
Right. This is another challenge with Titan Fast Advance is whether or not to actually build a remote. Most folks you talk to don't even bother. Occasionally I will just to get an Oak Down out or an Atlas, but it's risky because you have so few ice. You really just want to have your central slightly protected and go. Audacity coming out.
The Audacity.
Amazing card for Titan Fast Advance. Allows you to get that Atlas out with no worries, and because of Freedom and Audacity being 0 cost, it goes in the bin.
So good. I mean, we should keep a count of how many cards Freedom is individually responsible for getting rid of right here, right? I mean, right now we're at 2.
Some might say Freedom, better than Wizard, better than N Kim, can do it all.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's so
controversial.
It's so good.
Yeah, so already Holly's been able to dismantle 2 of Jessica's fast advance tools that she really needs. And this disruption, I think, is going to be the tone for how this game is going to go. Is can Jessica find ways to get these agendas out? Or is Holly going to get to those fast advanced tools first and and prevent her from doing that.
I mean, it definitely, as time goes on, it's definitely going to become crippling. And the other, the other great aspect of it is on Holly's side, just in general, having the virus breeding grounds as a threat to trash, anything Jessica has means that Jessica may be put in the uncomfortable situation where she'll need a purge. I mean, basically, it's really. Seeing them really early is really great for Holly. Jessica's basically, I think, she wants to score the agenda as soon as she sees it to remove the likelihood of Holly being able to get rid of the body laborers and things like that. It's a necessity at this point. And you can see it because Jessica has a ton of creds, and she's drawn up. She knows she's got to find them.
Right. Fortunately, a piece of ice on each of the primary central servers, and with only a black orchestra, I'm not sure if Holly has any other breakers yet, which is going to slow her down a bit.
Right.
And maybe give Jessica time to find the things that she really needs.
Right. If she can find the agendas, cause I think we have us a game.
Oh, that is 0 coming out on the board. And fantastic new card for Anarchs. 1-cost hardware that allows Holly to take a net damage and gain a credit and draw 2 cards.
That is what a great card.
So much value, so nice. Combos with a lot of other Anarch tools that they're totally fine, just, pitching in the bin. That and a pad tap, plus daily cast, plus Virus Breeding Grounds. It's like all the economy you could want out of a Freedom deck.
This is really good. I love this. I love this setup.
Yep.
It's taxing. It's beautiful. Cover girl. I don't know. What's added to it? So are we seeing a Fast Advance option here? Did she draw the agenda?
I didn't quite catch what was installed in the remote, but being only up 1 point, no Atlas tokens, kind of a rough start, I think, for Jessica in this situation.
I'm not even sure. I didn't see if Holly has another E-Strike in hand. I think if you're Jessica, maybe you want to see another hostile here, possibly. Maybe.
That could help.
And then,
Trash of Illegal Arms Factory, which is a 3-res 6 trash. Freedom doing it on the cheap, but I believe Illegal Arms Factory not being rezzed means no bad pub for Jessica there.
Nice.
Totally fine. Just trying to find some time, find some opportunities.
Okay. And we hit the, what is that?
I believe that's a Reclaim.
Oh, wow. That's also
Holly
new.
There. Excellent card. Recently released. Allows Holly to reclaim from her heap a lot of really valuable cards.
It's not a bad inject, right?
Not a bad inject, although it is a bit sad to have Data Sucker hit the bin.
That card is value, right?
Yeah, you'd really prefer to have that. And Holly running a self-modifying code.
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
That is going to be
That's
really
the spicy
useful.
sauce, huh? Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, having seen Freedom a little bit, my guess would be one of the primary targets for self-modifying code is the Yusef.
Okay. That's the plan. Yeah.
Yusef being an excellent fractor that also builds virus tokens itself. Very nice combo for Freedom. And self-modifying code says, hey, get that whenever you want.
All the tutors.
Okay, more ice, including an errand boy on the top of R&D there for Jessica. Maybe some stabilization?
I think so.
In the near future?
I think so. I mean, I think, Jessica's, she's got the building blocks. She knows that she's going to, right now Holly doesn't really have, the entire rig out, and she's missing some breakers. So in Jessica's case, Jessica's trying to make sure she gets a remote that can be safe to generate economy. And just really start preparing to get these fast advance options out.
Man, but with so many credits and self-modifying code on the board, tough spot to be in. And Turntable also now on the board. Another really tough threat for Titan Fast Advance. Because even if they get the tokens, Turntable can say, no, I'll take that.
Yeah, right. I think that's sick. Just knowing that interaction's available for her is pretty sick. And, man, Jessica's just unable to find the agendas here,
There is also the possibility that Jessica is considering an unused self-modifying code representing a clot threat.
Oh, interesting.
Really tough spot. You have to respect that as well. And it just slows Jessica down even more from getting back online, whether or not Holly actually has a clot.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. I mean, you have to respect it.
Yeah.
That given the situation where she's got the breaker, she can pull out of the her heap at any time. You don't want to risk it. You got to play safe. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Play safe.
So much economy for Holly. Really can't be afraid of hard-hitting news or any threat like that Titan might leverage.
And
just got to go.
For both sides, I just see a lot of, we're just seeing just the rig get bigger and bigger and bigger, the setup here. I feel like it's very possible Holly will need to start challenging remotes here. Jessica does have a lot of money, but you want to tax the corp here so they don't fast advance, right? So it's not an option. Then again, maybe she knows that, like you said, the self-modifying code's playing the clot threat here. Maybe that's doing enough.
Pretty good. I will say, though, fast advance decks often running...
Wait, are we about to see a triple biotic?
That is 2 biotic
I
flavors.
think that's about to happen.
That's 5 clicks, which...
Okay, so now she has 4.
All right. Was that a global food in the
I think it was a GFI, but I think she'll need all 3 biotics, right?
May need another click there to score that. A total of 6 clicks for 5 advancements and the install. Oh, and goes for the Audacity. Ha!
Okay.
That is incredibly cool.
Okay, yeah.
Audacity getting the final 2 advancements that you need to score the global food. This is a great turn of events.
Hey, I mean, we got there.
Yeah, no, it only took her entire hand. But Audacity allowing for that score of a global food initiative out of hand.
Yeah, that's great.
Other benefit being that now Jessica's on 4 points, has cleared the employee strike, scored an agenda to do it that didn't need the Titan advancement addition. So all things considered, not a terrible place to be in.
I would agree. I would very much agree with that.
Really solid turn of events for Jessica.
Okay.
And now just has to top deck the win.
Pretty much.
Easy.
Pretty much. Easy to do, right? Easy to do.
And Holly's still on 0 points. That up and now on 2. So that is the new construction out of archives there. Jessica choosing to sacrifice this agenda essentially with Audacity.
Is she not going to swap it? She could turntable it, right? Does she not want to swap it for the...
Well, it wouldn't...
Oh, is that a 5-3? I'm sorry.
Right, it wouldn't...
I'm being ridiculous.
Trigger any or help out, but...
I saw it was like 4-2? What? No.
Yeah, no. New construction, a nice spicy little, typically a one-of in these Titan Fast Advanced decks because it allows you to score with a reconstruction contract very easily.
Right.
And a run on R&D. Resin
Errand Boy. Man, I haven't seen that card in a little while.
It's pretty solid, and in Titan Fast Advance, it can get you what you need.
I would agree. Oh.
Or just be taxing.
No, I 100% agree. Now, hold on. This is interesting here, though. Okay, so because Holly's gone the route of grabbing this this MK Ultra, that now means that Jessica's looking at the board. She can go, wait a minute, I don't see the clot there.
That is
true. Maybe all my tools, if when I draw them,
are
active again. I like this.
Yeah,
very cool.
Solid spot.
You got to res this. You got nothing else to res.
Hey, Excalibur for Jessica there. It just says no more runs for you, and go ahead and trashes a beanstalk for free.
It's so good. Like, Freedom is just, man, was that the 3rd card? I don't know, 4th card?
Yep. Now, what's incredible there, Holly's sitting on a total of 11 virus tokens.
Yeah.
Any card that she touches from R&D there, it's just a goner.
Yeah,
total goner.
It's sick. It's sick. I mean, it gives you a lot. It just gives you so much control for things you access. I love it. So Jessica spent the whole turn, I think, just drawing up there, making sure she had some options. Understood.
Good place to be in. Inject says 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no. There goes the Yusef, though.
Yeah, so Yusef hitting the bin, unfortunately, not one you necessarily want to see off of Inject. Does get some money, but is one of Holly's key pieces, I believe, in the Freedom matchup. Certainly found more economy, though, so...
Yeah, I mean, she's right now, I mean, it looks like before where, Jessica had almost 25 credits now. Holly's, definitely swinging in that direction now between the liberated accounts and Sure Gamble.
Now, not all hope is lost, right? Second Yusuf could come out of the deck. Additionally, Reclaim is another way
Oh,
to
very nice.
get back. And there it is, another Reclaim in hand, and a third pad tap
I like it.
for Holly.
This pad tap is so gross.
Ugh.
Like the way it's played right here is good.
Yeah, by itself, one alone, a little annoying.
Yeah.
Three at the same time, come on.
Yeah.
That's so much value.
I really like this.
I think, though, one of the strengths of Titan Fast Advance is that in a lot of ways, you don't often care what the runner is doing.
That's true.
Frank.
That is true.
You just sort of slam jam and thank you, ma'am. Keep going. And so all of that money, all those virus tokens, I don't know if Jessica really is paying that too much attention. Just trying to find Fast Advance pieces and finish off this game.
And I can't help but think they don't. If Holly does have Employer Strike, she's got to be running more than one. You know, I think that she's doing a lot of digging. She needs another Employer Strike out. Oh, well, speak of the devil. There's another hostile takeover. It's getting hostile in here, man.
That is pretty nice. Getting Jessica to a total of 5 points. Only needs to score out one more agenda, which her deck is full of ways to do.
Yes,
So Holly
yes.
must feel like she's on a bit of a clock at this point.
Absolutely. Oh, there it is.
Nice. So Yusuf is hitting the board there, installed for single credit. Just such a solid fractor, and we'll start to build even more economy of virus tokens, getting one every successful run, and then breaking through barriers with ease.
Very good. She turned it. Just do a little dance. Do a little dance with the Yusuf. Oh, and then we encounter the Enigma. And Holly's she's got the answer.
Yep. Heads to HQ. Easy Black Orchestra. Easy 3 credits. Not a big deal. Going into HQ.
Whatever it is getting trashed. It doesn't matter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
0.
Bye.
Yep.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Paywall implementation. Not today.
No. It's so funny. It's like it costs 0. It just.
Not only does Paywall, I will point out, cost 0, it also would trigger pad tap. So by not playing it, Jessica's actually limiting the ways that Holly can gain credits.
Wow.
You know, and Errand Boy having the same effect, right? Allowing Errand Boy a subroutine to resolve. If Jessica decides to take a credit, pad tap again, even more money.
That's really good.
Oh,
that's really good. Okay. So if you're Jessica here, I mean, you're at 5. You've got to be feeling very comfortable knowing this deck, right? You got there's no clot threat.
Yep.
You know that I don't know what they're discussing, but you know that the next Fast Advance option is going to win the game. So, I mean, honestly, even though HQ's open, I think you just dig. I think you just go.
And you know, from what I'm seeing here, I believe Jessica has almost all the pieces that she needs. Dedication and the fast track, right?
Oh, yeah.
Could just tutor up things.
I think
quick.
I think you got to go. Just got to do it.
And yeah, I agree. Just draw for the win.
Okay. She's checking. Maybe she's thinking about a remote play here. Going to see if Holly would challenge, possibly.
Right, the illegal arms factory.
I don't even know I don't think it does much here, though. Really?
Well, the thing that it does do is that it draws you an extra card every turn, and that could be quite relevant.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, if the goal here is for her to basically draw into the card she needs, then yeah, it'll definitely do some work here. And correct me if I'm wrong, is that 5 trash?
6 trash.
6 trash.
But for freedom,
nothing.
3 virus.
Yeah.
Easy
for freedom,
peasy.
not a thing. Yeah. Okay.
So install, take 2, and pass back over to Holly, continuing to build just an insane economy.
Why not put it behind the remote? It's okay. She's like, no.
Clear.
Do I really want to trash this? I don't know. I think you do, though.
There's a possibility that Jessica is really just kind of trying to buy as many turns as she can. You know, baiting Holly into runs.
That's true.
Trying to get her away from centrals. You know, finding things like, dedication ceremony.
That was a good pull.
That is a good pull, but unfortunately, she's already used Freedom's ability this turn on the illegal arms factory. What a cool turn of events for Jessica.
Now she knows. She has all the info she needs. She's like, oh, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, so wow. So
Who
she
does?
actually paid the money.
Okay.
That's what happened there.
So
wow.
potentially opted not to trash dedication ceremony. That's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Huh.
But to be honest, maybe that worked out better.
Sure. The
mean,
fast track offline means that now Jessica's at the whims of drawing the things she needs from her deck.
Welcome to top deck.
From the top deck mode.
Yeah, I mean I think it's really cool that we just had that interaction. It's also crazy. I would have paid the virus counters for the asset, right?
Yeah.
But clearly, in this case, I think that would have been a mistake.
That's right.
I think it just helped her out.
Holly making the correct play there, having so much economy that can really afford to just deal with things with credits.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that was a reconstruction contract as the second card down. And between that and dedication ceremony, the fast advance combo is nearly here.
We're close.
But will it arrive in time?
I don't know. I mean, I'm on pins and needles, man. I'm on pins and needles waiting. I'm waiting for Jessica to say draw. And we'll say, oh, there it is. We're there.
And for Holly, right, with Turning Wheel and Full Breaker Suite and
she can see a lot of stuff.
A billion virus counters, I think it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And it has to make smart runs and pressure and
it's going to be Jessica's going to need a little good luck. A little bit, because I mean you got to make sure that this agenda has to come sooner than later before Holly gets, the Turning Wheel tokens to view the next few cards in advance and stop you and just R&D lock you or HQ lock you like that.
Yep.
So time is of the essence here. I think Jessica's got maybe 2 turns to really. I know it sounds really hard to put a clock on like that, something like that. But I feel like Jessica's got about 2 turns before we see Holly take a lot of control back.
Yeah. Huh.
I can see they're talking out now.
Yep.
They're having a serious conversation.
Both players trying to figure out how much ability they have to
stop what's happening.
Stop the other from their win condition.
I mean, if you're Holly, you got to be comfortable with. You're obviously comfortable with your board state, but you're behind on points, and you're facing fast advance. So you understand that the clock is approaching the final hour. You've got to move.
Right.
You've got to be able to score.
I will say, though, I think Jessica still has a real shot here.
Oh, yeah.
Being on 5 points is a solid place to be,
yeah,
especially
absolutely.
in this deck.
Yeah. Really, that GFI, solid.
Yep.
The one thing that would scare me right now, and this is what Jessica's scared of. This is what Jessica should be scared of, right? Holly still has that turntable. If she hits like a hostile, it messes all of this up, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, it's sooner than later. You got to go. You have to go for it.
Finds an ice wall.
Yeah.
Nice in HQ, and Holly says, no thanks. I can break that a million times.
Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Not a problem.
Okay, well, this is going to get weird.
Ooh.
This is going to get awkward. Yep. That's the right call. So
all right.
So we're 4-4.
That drops us down to an even 4-4. Turntable doing work.
The game has changed.
The game has changed.
Okay.
With Funky Beats headphones.
Yeah.
Finds the Atlas.
Alrighty.
Which is going to tie us up.
And there's still options on Jessica's side. We still got fast advance options on the way. And we know she probably runs 3 hostiles, which is another path.
That is true.
It's just going to take some work. A little bit of work.
I'm also wondering at what point Jessica is going to draw Cyberdeck's Virus Suite, which I think is going to be a pretty important player in this particular matchup.
It's going to be, I think so too, right? Oh, man, that would be solid. If he can trigger at the right time, it's going to do a lot of work.
That certainly could.
I think that's good. I think you
go ahead and protects HQ a little bit. Valuable fast advance pieces in there.
And then you just got to draw it on up.
Yep. I still think anyone's game for sure.
Ooh.
Just got to find it.
That was a good hit. You want to get rid of the economy. Oh, no.
Employee strike hitting the board, which limits a couple options for Jessica. Goes ahead into R&D for a couple credits.
And I really like that. Oh, and we have another GFI.
Oh, finds global food number 2.
Yep. You should swap it. No, I'm just kidding.
Up to
you should
6.
swap it. Why not just swap it? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, so it's looking closer to be like Holly's game now. Just because she's in a great position with R&D lock.
Yep.
But I'm not giving up hope.
Yep.
I'm not giving up hope, Jessica.
Gotta find the exact right pieces.
I root for both players. Rooting for both. Let's go, Holly. Score the last agenda. Let's go, Jessica. Stop her from scoring the last agenda.
I think, unfortunately for Jessica, the ice that she found to end up protecting R&D really is not that taxing.
No, it's not.
And ultimately is not doing a lot to keep Holly out of just continuously checking the top of R&D.
Yeah. It takes a lot of work.
Tough spot.
It's interesting. I kind of feel like I like the Excalibur there, but I just wish there was another, like another piece of ice on R&D that was more ferocious.
Heads into HQ.
Oh yeah, you got to check everywhere. If you're Holly, you check everywhere.
Finds Enigma. No dice.
No. Well, Holly uses dice, so.
No, excuse me.
No.
Some dice.
Some dice. This is good.
Gets the turning wheel. Goes back.
I mean, yeah, you might as well. I mean, build the turning wheel counters up and then go for a super dig. You know what I mean? When you get a chance, go for the super dig.
Might as well.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with this action. This is Holly controlling this game.
For sure. And that turning wheel threat is really real.
Oh, and then she finds it.
Project
okay,
Atlas.
that's good.
And that'll be that
Excellent.
for game 1 of round 2. Holly taking it. Really locking down Jessica's ability to get out of the situation and a pretty slow start.
Yes, I agree.
And just not finding the pieces that she needs, the early Atlas, these sort of things, can really stymie a otherwise extremely fast deck from getting going.